I would like to...
A letter from the Director General in Somalia's Ministry of Health addressed to UN agencies, donors and its international partners further exposes the fault lines in the tense relations between Kenya and her neighbor Somalia.
Public metro system.
The letter reads in part, due to the recent travel issues to Nairobi, Kenya, the ministry informs all its partners that representatives from the ministry will not attend all planned and upcoming meetings, workshops, seminars and trainings to be held in Nairobi. It goes on to say, the ministry highly encourages those events to be held inside the country or be moved to alternative countries for ease of travel for ministry representatives. End of quote.
Tomorrow, President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected to open the UN Habitat Assembly, a meeting representatives from the Somali government say they will not attend as they have cancelled all international meetings taking place in Nairobi.
Last week, Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary Ambassador Macharia Kamau downplayed a diplomatic row between the two countries and denied claims that 3 senior Somalia government officials and diplomatic passport holders had been refused entry into Kenya for lack of visas.
It's an immigration incident, it's not a diplomatic row. And sometimes for reasons that have to do with the work of immigration or for security reasons or for whatever other reasons, you can be denied a visa. Yeah? And you're told your visa is in administration. You go and wait at home. Nobody calls the US mission or the UK mission and said, why are you having a diplomatic row with Kenya because Minister X or MP Y was not able to travel?
The denial of visas for these officials seemingly stirred up the latest tensions after officials from the two countries had agreed to normalize relations following 2 months of a standoff over the maritime border between the two countries.
We need to respect our territorial integrity, and we need to respect that they have needs that we need to try and avail for them.
Kenya and Somalia have been at odds over a 100,000-kilometer narrow triangle in the ocean and what lies underneath. The dispute is before the International Court of Justice, which will make a ruling in September. President Uhuru Kenyatta and his Somalia counterpart Mohamed Farmajo have often made attempts to thaw the ice in the spirit of good neighborliness.
Within the shortest possible time, open 2 border posts and to facilitate the movement of people, goods and services. So ladies and gentlemen, when people are talking about us putting up a wall, here we are opening borders.
I wanted to thank you for making the flights from Mogadishu to Nairobi. Starting in 2 weeks, we will welcome that and we really appreciate, and that shows that we have a new beginning.
But it appears the wall of ice is getting thicker, especially after the government of Somalia raised concern about Kenya's decision to suspend direct flights to Mogadishu. The planes will now have to land in Wajir for security checks. Somali authorities say the new policy will have an impact on the movement of passengers and goods between the two countries. Sharon Barang'a, NTV.